up, man?
What's
You
up?
Quick Sean?
Yeah.
Speak to you for a minute.
Speaking right now.
Alright, so listen up. Sharifa, you have a kid together?
Yeah.
Alright, so listen, she showed me a court order.
That court order has been thrown out already. So
Do you have a paperwork where it says it's been thrown out? Because the only thing that's been thrown out was temporary restraining order.
so what court order did she show you? Because that's the only court order we had. The other court order that we had was family court. We had 50-50 joint custody.
Do you have any paperwork for that?
Yes, I do.
Can you show me that? Because I just seen the baby.
This is the back page. I'm trying to find something.
Can you take a message? This is 360, Sergeant Stevens. TV report. Female victims at headquarters. I heard 15 actions. See if that was a hit you. Green 15 is matched. We'll handle that. They're on our side. Thank you. They have joint legal custody, joint residential custody. There's no. So I have a question. You guys have been following the every other Friday up until today?
Say what?
You guys have been following like every other
Yeah,
Friday?
I filed a restraining order against her because she come to my house doing a bunch of stuff. She filed one back in retribution. We had the TROs happen in September. We went to trial for the TROs in March. They were both thrown out because they were harassing TROs, as I'm pretty sure I know harassing TROs are pretty ugly. So there was no. It referred back to the original court order with 50-50 custody. Her attorney was supposed to reach out to me or my attorney so we can have a hard, firm schedule. That never happened. Any other time there's an issue. She just had COVID 2 weeks ago. I kept telling her it was cool. Anytime she don't get what she wants, this is what I get. And like I explained to her, I said, yo, cool. You having a party from tomorrow? I just want to split the day tomorrow with you. Cool. It turns to a whole argument. I'm not arguing with y'all. I'm not trying to argue with y'all.
So what are the days that you have? Because the court
There
order.
are no days in
The court order that so the problem is that she showed us a court order that only says until further notice.
Yeah, it's a
So-
TRO. If you guys look into the system, you'll see that it was thrown out.
No, it's not.
TRO could be thrown out, but not a custody.
Yeah.
That custody, that custody order was not a standalone custody order. It was
But I read it. It didn't say on there. It didn't say a TRO was granted, TRO was thrown out, TRO was denied. All it was the custody order, court order.
the custody.
So
There
y'all
is no
have split
custody order. That is the custody order I just gave you.
But where's the rest of it though? Because all this is saying is that there's joint residential custody.
Because that's all the court order says. We never.
But so hold on. Joint residential custody has days on it.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
Joint residential custody has days. It'll be like
They
okay.
we never got that. They never did that. As you can see, when we got that, we never got that far. We were supposed to go back to court because the restraining order and that, all that got thrown out.
I get that. But when you go to court and they can't just put on here, there's more paperwork to this. They can't just put that joint legal custody is split 50-50 because that means they have to say, okay, do you get 2 weeks? Does she get 2 weeks?
That is what they did.
Do you get a week?
I understand that's typically
Okay.
not how things go, but that is what happened. These are all the court orders, all the times I had to file and getting that. As you can see, none of them have any days. These are show causes and everything else. So I don't know why she shows all that paperwork to make it seem like it's one thing when it's not. You don't have no days.
So there's no order to where it says that you're supposed to pick him up in East Orange at 7 p.m.
No, that order was
Certain-
vacated in March.
You have paperwork saying it. You gotta have some type of paperwork
See,
saying
the problem is, let me explain it to you. The problem is, I get everything you're saying, okay? I get it. I'm not saying that you're wrong, but she's providing something that has times and date on it. So before you say anything, the ending on that says until further notice. That doesn't mean that I get what you're saying, that maybe that's thrown out or whatever the case is. If you had paperwork stating otherwise, then we could go based off of what you're saying. But the problem is that I'm reading these and I see what they're saying. Like, this is back from August. This one's back from, these are different dates of August. This is August. This is June. But none of them are saying anything about a custody. So I get what you're saying, that they never said that. But the problem is that what she's showing has dates on it.
Yeah, and that order was 18.
But that doesn't fall under us. That would have to be something that you would have to speak to with the court, or
We don't really looking for it.
you're not listening.
No, I understand exactly what you're saying.
We're
What you're
here.
saying is she showed you the TRO. That includes the custody.
It wasn't a TRO.
Okay, what was the court? Matter of fact, because I have the TRO on my phone, so I can.
Go ahead, pull it up.
I can show it to you.
I mean, I get what you're saying, that you want to split his birthday. I get all of it. And nobody's saying that you're wrong for that. But the problem is that what she's showing says something completely different than what this is. Now, I didn't look at the one that she did, and my partner did. And then she showed us your message, and it does say that the restraining order and stuff was dropped. But it also says that we agreed on these, and these dates, and that you wanted to spend his birthday with him tomorrow,
So
if there was a time.
The text was her. Let me say one thing at a time. This is the original TRO that I filed before she filed.
So you gave her the baby this day, I guess,
What day?
the day that you filed this?
No, when I filed this, I had to file that, and I had to file a choke off of that. Those
Yeah,
orders.
it says that you want police custody, I guess, to go pick him back up, or police escort.
Yes, I had to get it.
Okay, yeah, this says that you guys agreed to, I guess when she comes here, you meet over there at our headquarters, and then when you gotta pick him up, you meet at their headquarters. Okay. So I know this isn't the one that she showed him.
So, that's the original one that I filed. This is the one that she filed back after she got to it. Right? That's his birthday, so the court can't be.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, this wasn't what she showed us.
I thought you said you never saw it.
No, what she showed him had dates. He read the dates and the times.
What was the date?
I don't know.
Date was on the 28th.
Let me see if I can pull up the order that shows that.
Because this paperwork that she's giving me, when I'm reading this, is this the only box that has an X, right?
I'm sorry, what did you say about an X?
Like, all these boxes not checked except for this one. Right? I just want you to see as well. All these boxes not checked except for this one. This is the only one that's checked. So, reading this, plaintiff, NF, NF, Independent,
International File.
NM, appear telephonically on NFOSC for the return of parties, child Kai, the date of birth to him for the reason stated on the record, MC Child shall pick up Kai at 2:30 p.m. on Friday. This was last year, 18/7/24 at East Orange, 15 Esmond Avenue, East Orange, New Jersey, and have custody of Kai until Monday, 9/6/21 at 4 p.m. At which time NM shall pick up Kai at the station.
That's the order that shows that I got the audio transcript from our trial, and that all of that was thrown out. So I'm not sure what order she showed y'all.
I'm about to get it. And we're gonna review it. So the problem is that I'm gonna review it, and we're not the court.
I know that.
If
we have been through this so many times between here and Essex County that I as y'all can see, I already have my paperwork set. You know what I'm saying? I've been through this a million times. Anytime she doesn't understand.
That's him.
Yeah, that's him. Kai, Duda. Say what's up.
So I'm just gonna explain this to you. If the paperwork that I received states something that we have to abide off of,
I understand. You gotta do your job. I understand.
but then you need to go to court immediately to fix this or get whatever updated paperwork and get a folder and keep all that filed. Being as though this is how this is going right now, and there's a lot of paperwork that was filed, there's a lot of, we kind of went against the order, we go towards the order, we do this, we do that, you need to stick with it. Let me see, hold on. Sorry, that was great.
I was just trying to do your job. Put the keys up there.
We're not taking it. Yeah, huh? That's just a child custody, it won't say that.
I'm saying, even on here, like, this is just saying, like,
TROs and stuff won't say it on this. This literally will go word for word, whatever he said, whatever she said. That's literally.
nah, but when I'm reading this, whatever, it's just saying, she's picking up this time, whatever she's picking up at this time. This one is pretty much saying the same thing, and it says this at the bottom. Except as provided herein, all prior orders of the court remain full force in effect. So that means whatever was decided at the beginning,
the original 50
Yeah.
people.
And this one's just talking about just the
incident when I get back.
coronavirus or whatever.
That you guys split. Is this the most recent one? This is 6.
That's page 6. This one says like page 5 and page 9.
But no, look at the date. This is 8/25. Alright, so you're in luck. But so what it was a TRO. It was a temporary restraining order from
Where did they take TRO by? So I apologize for that.
No, you good. I understand. Listen, right? And
we're just in the middle of this.
No, listen, right? This is what I want y'all to understand. I'm not trying to, I understand y'all just trying to do your job, but I also understand who I had a child with, so I understand that, you understand what I'm saying? I understand, like, the games that's being played. She showed you the TRO to make you think that was a real custody order. That's not the case. It's the TRO got thrown out in March. I can show you the text message where her lawyer, she said her lawyer was going to call me so we could get the specifics so we don't have this issue. I can show you the text I sent her today, like, yo, you having a party, the party's at 12, let's split tomorrow. And she starts flipping out. I'm not arguing with her. No, that's all right. I understand.
So this is the most recent one, and it says that parties tied to him for reasons stated on the record, and it shall testify at 2:30 on Friday at East Orange, blah, blah, blah. NJ custody. so Monday 9/6, blah blah blah. So this is pretty much going off of this one date.
Yes, that was just for that one day because she held him hostage for maybe like 3 weeks. So I waited maybe until like the beginning of the 3rd week, and I filed a show cause and got him back. So they gave me the extra time to make up. So that's just the show cause. But the actual custody order is 50-50. No dates, no nothing.
I can't take him. He's talking to here. So I guess you're not gonna work with her.
No, I am trying to work with her, but see, like I said, I just want to get my son tomorrow's birthday son to school. I have 50% custody. I live here by myself. I take care of my son. Whatever. I just want to be able to have some time with him, whether it's after his party, whatever. I just want to split the day.
What time did she say her party? His party was?
At 12. His party's at 12. I just want to split the day. Yo, y'all can come get him in the morning. I get him back after the party, or we can split the day at 2 like we did last year. Whatever. But I'm not arguing with nobody. I'm not going back and forth.
We can't take him.
No, I know that.
So we can't. I'm telling you now, we can't take him. I read what that said. That's a temporary restraining order. Once that's dropped, everything binding to that temporary restraining order gets thrown out.
No, I understand. I know that.
I have to go deal with her though. So.
Our mother.
Okay,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Since we can't take him, is there a time that I can maybe tell her that you're willing to drop him off for the party, or?
Tell her she can get him back before the party. I just want him back after the party.
I'm gonna tell her that. I'm gonna tell her that you said before the party.
We can discuss it because I want to spend some time with her. I want to spend some time with her. We can just split tomorrow at 2 o'clock. This is the text message I sent her. I'm not sure if you showed her.
Yeah, I seen it.
I said, let's split tomorrow at 2 o'clock. She started flipping out. I'm not arguing.
Wait, what time you said the party was?
The party starts at 12.
12.
I don't understand why we can't split it at 2. It's not a home party. It's that pump it up. You got the
so that's what I'm saying. If I tell her that you can meet at around 11 to drop him back off, but so we're not gonna do the back and forth. I'm gonna tell her because I can't take him, so I'm gonna tell her that you said that you'll bring him at 11, as long as
I just want him back after the party.
After the party. Now, whatever conversation happens between the both of y'all between there, that has nothing to do with
it. I know. Y'all then came out. Y'all did y'all visit. He alright.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I showed y'all the orders. I know y'all just doing your job.
Where's Pump It Up at?
It's the one in East Orange, right?
Yeah, she's having it in East Orange or Rahway, whatever.
Yeah, she's opening the doors to just make sure he's okay.
That boy.
Hi.
No, you can't go outside. You don't have no shoes on. You don't have no shoes on, son. You cannot go outside.
You're a little big boy.
Yeah, he turned too big for a 2-year-old, right? So you don't have no shoes on.
So now,
give her 5.
So we just understand, so we know what to tell her. So
11.
You say you want to keep them until 11 in the morning.
And I would like to come back after the party.
We'll drop them off up there.
Yeah, and I would like to come back after the party.
Okay.
But now, again, I'm going to tell her 11. Whatever conversation happens.
That don't have nothing to do with y'all. I understand.
Yes. So, because we can't take him because there's nothing really for us to enforce, and because that TRO
has been vacated.
And she told us specifically that TRO was dropped and everything.
I know you DJ or something.
No, that's your phone.
I'll be at the party, so.
Now on, I'll read the stuff. But
we human. We all make mistakes, man. That's all right. Man.
I'm just gonna tell her that we can't do nothing, but that you're agreeing to drop him off for the party and pick him up after the party. Technically, there's no restraining order, so can't tell you that you have to leave technically, but that's up to you.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna stay at the party. Nobody wants to be somewhere I not want to, but it's my son's birthday. I'm gonna take time out.
Yep.
Not like
we'll tell her, and then I'm gonna tell her the same way I told you. You guys have to go to court, and because this clearly isn't working with just random joint custody and get days like every other Monday through Sunday is your week. Every other whatever it is, but clearly because. And then make sure if you do need to alternate, put in there like because
driving where I know.
Like I had it put in mind that if something goes against the court order, we have the ability to change it amongst ourselves. if certain days don't work out. You just have to make sure you put that in there, because if it's not in that writing and you two agreed on something and she deletes messages or whatever the case is and now says that you're going against the court order, we'll be back here again, and the only problem is that to us you'll be
How
going
it
against
looks.
the court
So
order.
perception is sometimes reality.
So just make sure everything is in writing, okay?
Thank you. I appreciate
All right.
that.
You're
Have a nice
welcome.
day.
Bye bye.